Hello everyone and welcome to Linux Desktop December, part 22, where I'll be looking at the Hawaii desktop from Hawaii OS. It uses the Qt Quick and the Qt5 frameworks, and uses just the Wayland graphics. And therein lies my problem. So I've got to apologise for this review. This is quite frankly appalling for me. Because it uses just Wayland, and Wayland doesn't work very well on my system, I have a very old nVidia GTX 560 Ti graphics card, which doesn't work that well on the Qemu drivers. But what Wayland requires is the free open source Qemu drivers. So it kind of rules out doing a full system install with this desktop. So I look to virtualization. VirtualBox doesn't support Wayland at all. Literally can't log into this operating system. So flat out fails. So I looked to Qemu instead, which does work, but has quite bad flickering when I move the mouse. So I'm going to try and correct as much as I can in post-editing. Now there's further problems, like I could disable the kernel virtualization module, which improves things but drops the speed quite badly. The last issue I faced here is the installer doesn't work. It literally crashes whether I give it a fake hard drive or not with Qemu. Doesn't matter, crashes, so I can't install the OS. So I'm kind of limited to what changes I can make. So it's pretty much an all-round failure, and I would have almost just dropped this desktop entirely, but I wanted to see what kind of alternative it is to KDE. Because we're using the Qt framework here, we've got the option of using a lot of the fine Qt applications, and there is quite a wide range of Qt applications available. So let's see what we can look at. So the basic layout of the desktop provides us with an application launcher, quite simply described as menu, a panel along the bottom of the screen with a couple of quick launcher applications, and then on the right hand side I was trying to move that as slow as I could to avoid flickering. To get events, a very simplified view of settings, a volume control, a networking, and a view of the volumes. And you'll notice here I have no hard drive on the system. That's just because I've opted to drop the virtual hard drive this time around and we're running off a live CD. I wonder if this view provides us a list of USB drives that are inserted on the system. Alas, I will never know. That full width view is quite intriguing for the settings. There's very few operating systems have that. So clicking that position moves the panel to the top of the screen or the left hand side of the screen. No option for the right hand side. I'm going to leave it on the left hand side because I quite like it there. Right clicking on the desktop does absolutely nothing. Let's look at the memory usage. I know it's not really a fair test to do this, but I was actually quite surprised because it's relatively low. 207 mega RAM. We're running the desktop and the live operating system. I wonder what that would really be. Looking further at this application launcher, so we have a text searcher. I mean, that's all the applications that are on the system, so what can we do? Pick one of those that's on the screen. KA. Oh, that's pretty responsive though, isn't it? Picked up Kate immediately. Otter, OT. Yeah, picks up applications really quickly. But that last letter, Q, so we got quite a few things under Q. Can I use the arrow keys to select anything? No, doesn't appear that I can. What does that do? We've got the option to switch to categorization view, or back to the iconified view here. We also have the shutdown menu in the launcher. Let's open up something. Let's open up this Otter web browser. Then right clicking on the icon in the launcher gives me the option to pin it or add it to the launcher, or open up a new window. If I drag the application around, there's no arrow snap like effect here. I don't know why the launcher has just disappeared. So how about I open Kate? Okay, so double clicking on the application does nothing. To close, minimize, and maximize, we're limited to just the icons here. With Kate, you do get the feature of code highlighting. Not that I can show you here because I have no files to demonstrate with. Let's have a look what we get on the system preferences. And I have to say that is a far cry than the preferences that are available under the likes of KDE. Or even looking at something more lightweight like LXQt. That's got more preferences than that. Background, it is literally the background, and you can choose either the background or the lock screen. These are a few of the wallpapers that are on the system. And that's it. There's like naffle customization options here. Displays. Oh, yeah, as it says, keyboard and power. That's rubbish. I know I haven't got the operating system installed here, but where's the option of like theming? Are there any options on themes? Can I change the colour of anything? I noticed that clicking on the clock brings up a calendar and then leaves half of it behind on the screen. I wanted to try and install something on here, but that doesn't look like it's going to work. There's nothing in the software centre. I'm done. There is absolutely nothing I can do now on this desktop. And what can we say? If you've got hardware that's capable of running Wayland, it actually looks half decent. It would be usable there. It's quite lightweight. I'd be interested to see how it actually compares to the Lumina desktop under memory usage, because right now it is slightly higher, but I'm running the entire operating system in memory, so I mean it's probably not a million miles off Lumina. But I have to say at this point, looking at the two side by side, I would say that Lumina is more feature rich, and that's if I'm reviewing two Qt desktops next to each other. I mean, certainly on the memory usage side, it is the Qt desktops that have really come out on top of the most popular desktops, I'm thinking. I know there have been a few more obscure desktops on lower memory usage. We only have 2 days left of reviews here, so you may be able to guess one of the desktops, but we're going to review one more obscure desktop. Well, thanks for watching. See you all later.